Welcome or welcome back if you're returning. My name is Burr, and if you are a fan of MMOs, RPGs, JRPGs, obscure video games, art, or music, then you should subscribe because that's what we do here. Also, don't forget to follow if you're over on Twitch, and like the video on YouTube. We will be doing tomorrow we're going to be doing maps, if peeps want to do that on Final Fantasy XIV. And then Sunday we're going to be doing our obscure PlayStation 2 stream. It's going to be at the same time, but yeah, to celebrate 900 subscribers, and that's going to be fun. It's a murder mystery game with multiple endings from like the year 2002 maybe. I don't know, it might have been like 2006, but it's old school and it's fun. And it's derpy. I know the voice acting is a little funny, so it'll be fun to play. But it's also interesting. I really enjoyed it. Anyway, today we are playing Final Fantasy XIV. I didn't know if you guys wanted to try doing the raid tonight, or if we would just continue with MSQ. I mean, we'd eventually do MSQ after the raid, or we'll just save it for Wednesday, but I kind of wanted to throw it out there. I know that since the new patch dropped, it's probably like we might not have as many people in the chat today, so it's okay that we save the raid till next Wednesday. But it was a thought since it was kind of slow going on Wednesday. Good evening, Dave. You wonderful adventurer, you. How are you? Yeah, I figured we could kind of see how many folks come in, and then like we can even just start MSQ but then jump and do the raid if more people come in. It's really, I'm down for whatever. Hi Sean, how are you doing tonight? We left off on here, it was, gosh, that scene where I have been thinking about and crying about like the whole week. It was such a good moment. It was beautiful. I am so happy that Urianger got closure and that he got to see that they weren't upset with him, which that was really, really nice. Very touching moment. So I don't know, I keep getting told I'm gonna cry more, so I don't know. I'm nervous, but excited. Oh gosh, well, you must have really needed the sleep. So I'm glad you got some overtime, and I'm glad you also got some sleep. I think what we can do is maybe do some MSQ while peeps come in, and then we'll see if kind of halfway, I don't know, maybe after our first intermission we can see if you guys want to do MSQ or raid. I think that way, because sometimes people don't come in until like 8:30, 9 o'clock. So I want to make sure if it's a thing that we get everybody who wants to come in on it. So we're just gonna jump right into it. Thou hast my gratitude for lending courage to the Leopards. Not disposed to rest on their laurels, several of our guests have elected to accompany my countrymen to their stations. Hi Tony, sorry, you didn't show up on my chat screen, so I didn't see you, but hi, welcome in. It's good to see you. Some few may still come hither seeking counsel, and so shall I remain to aid them as need be. If thou art needed elsewhere, do not let me detain thee. As a matter of fact, I was hoping you might check on Alizé. Last I saw, she was struggling to carry an enormous pile of boxes out the west gate. I could go myself, but we both know whose help she's less like to scorn. Not to mention that, much to my misfortune, I can think of several other things I ought to be doing. Until later. Oh, thank you. Gotta go help Alize with some boxes. Yeah, she won't be happy about it, but you're right. She'd be happier that we go versus Thancred. Can't get out of here. I'm tried to jump over the edges. It did not work. Wait, what? What are those things? I don't know. That's a different quest, I think. Yeah, that's a different one that I grabbed. I think if we go this way. I saw that bird flying and I definitely thought it was a city eater for a second. It's the PTSD. Like, oh no, how did they get here? Doesn't make sense. Nope. Let's see. Hey. Oh wow. Hey, did you carry all of these boxes over here? Are there porksies in there? Burr, what are you doing out here? No, I don't mind if you help with the boxes, but it's far from the most exciting of tasks. Are you sure? Well, I appreciate the assistance. We need to get these to Aporia. Time is short, of course, but they're full of organic specimens and samples, so try not to be too rough with them. Alphado should be waiting for us when we arrive. I'll see you there. Deliver the crate of samples to Alphado. 3 minutes. Great. They certainly like us delivering crates for this expansion. So, from what my brother told me, we have a patch day coming up on Monday night, but it should not interfere with our regularly scheduled stream, so I think we'll be good. Oh my goodness, this Slimer ghost. Get out of here. We should be good. Hopefully. It'd be really sad if we had to rearrange our days again because of a patch, but I think it'll be okay. Because it's supposed to start like 9 or no, like 11 PST or something. So it's gonna be like way after we are done, I think. Oh, you're helping with the crates. Wonderful. You can put that there with the others. All in a day's work. You have my gratitude, but how did you come to be involved in this? Well, I offered. Ha! Then I suppose I have Thancred to thank as well. If you're wondering why we were tasked with bringing these boxes to Aporia to begin with, so was I. It turns out that this is a base of operations of sorts. Those with final say as to what is included in the ship's manifest can be found here. Father included, I suspect. Porksies? Oh, Alize? That should be everything. You carried all of that at once. Are you trying to injure yourself? Oh, hush. They're lighter than they look, and not everyone has your delicate arms. I suppose we should let someone know that we finished. Theopold is in the courtyard. We can report to him. Why don't you come along? You should get credit for your assistance, at least. Considering where we are, we might even learn something interesting. So funny. Oh, Alize. Elfie is just so delicate. He's just a fragile little flower. Oh, same. I think that's like a rite of passage of becoming an adult. Like, you've got to do that. Or at least have to try it. Oh, I've already got this one. Okay. Good. I was just checking. That means we've been here before. It's all a blur. I can't remember where we've been. God, it never ends, does it? What can I do for you? A car. We've brought samples from Charlie and Hamlet. Series 110. The crates are by the entrance. Ah, thank you. I had expected one of my colleagues, but we are dreadfully short-handed. Just a moment. You are Fortuno's children, are you not? Elfino and Alize, at your service. You're well acquainted with the father, I take it. Who isn't? Quite. I've been friends with your parents since our days at the studium. I remember when you were waddling hither and thither. Waddling. Clearly, it's been quite some time since we've met. 'Tis good to see you again, wielding your father's new liths, no less. You knew our parents when they were young. What were they like? Pray spare no detail. I should like nothing more than to regale you. Alas, I am meant to be in charge here, and reams of paperwork want for submission. We can help with that, in exchange for the sort of stories our parents would never willingly divulge, of course. It's so cute. I mean, yeah, I get it. Very well then. There happen to be 3 sets of documents in need of delivery, so how about you each take one? God, how convenient. It's like it was meant to be. Wait, right there. She's so excited. She's like, she wants to hear that they were not always so strict and followed the rules. You will find a forum representative waiting to collect these near the southernmost structure. I hope I haven't kept her waiting too long. Never mind, Alphino and Alize. I'm certain they will be back soon enough. They'll figure it out. Oh my goodness! This weary traveler has collapsed! Oh, there, traveler. Hi, Arabelle! Here, come join our party. So funny. Alright, let's see, where do I have to go for this thing? Somewhere in here. Perfect. Deliver the ream of documents to the reserved representative. Okay. The beagles! I love the beagles! I want the beagles and I want Argos. That is what I want. Oh, wait, there they are. Are you not one of the scions of the 7th Dawn? I thought you were meant to be working on the ether burner. Yes, but also take this paper. Don't you worry your head about that. Theopoldin's paperwork. I was beginning to worry he had misplaced his quill. I appreciate your help in seeing these documents to my hands at last. As for your other task, pray keep this between us, but I sincerely hope you scions succeed. The Exodus is, without a doubt, the most monumental undertaking in the history of the Forum, and so we must be circumspect in all respects. Risk is a privilege we cannot afford ourselves. At its heart, however, Hydaelyn has ever been a nation of the curious. It would be a tragedy indeed if we were the ones to stymie your pursuit of the truth. It would. It would be so sad. This water is so beautiful. It's just clear and blue. Ugh, that makes me want summertime. Just to go, I just wish I could go and stick my feet in that. It looks so refreshing. Quick and efficient. I dare say you have a talent for this work. Ugh. The twins' papers only needed to be delivered to elsewhere in the facility, so they should be returning any moment. We return, with not a scrap of paperwork remaining on our persons, you will note. Hi, Gemini! You both have my thanks, and my apologies for sending you on an errand far below your ambitions. Why, even as a babe, you struggled out of your swaddling clothes and... That is quite enough of that, thank you. It was compromising stories of our parents that we'd asked to hear, to reiterate. Oh, that's cute. I know, right? Doesn't that sound so awesome right now? Of course, of course. I've known your father for so long. I must have something. Well, as you know, part of why the Levier name garners such respect in Hydaelyn is your family's storied history. You too can trace your ancestry directly to those who came aboard Youngcraft's Hope, a lineage few can claim. I've never thought much of it myself. It's not as though our forebears founded our nation. They were simply there when it happened. Nevertheless, it has traditionally been a point of pride. 'Tis why Youngcraft's pronouncement, renounce the ways of war and pursue enlightenment through knowledge and reason, has ever been our family's creed. Until your grandfather's time, Archon Louiswall looked not to Youngcraft's words, but his deeds. He asserted, in defiance of his peers, that choosing to save the great and the small from the rising tides was the true mark of our founder's virtue. Perhaps it was his expertise, his knowledge of ancient prophecy and the fall of civilizations, that led to him to conclude that to eschew conflict at every turn was to consign mankind to its doom. I think it's issue. I think so. There will ever be conflict, and calamity will follow. Thus, to ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. You remember his words well. Indeed, Archon Louiswall lived by that personal creed, and used every means at his disposal to bring succor to those in need, Hydaelyn or no. No one loved and admired your grandfather more than his son. Yet Fortunato could not reconcile Louiswall's deeds with the philosophy of their forebears and his peers, a philosophy in which he believed so fervently, yet made a pariah of his father. Fortunato agonized over his contradiction for much of his life. Gods, father. A son may carry his father's blood, but his choices are his own to bear. Is it not always thus? God's no Fortuno's a cranky old goat, so I'm sure you butt heads often enough. Yet even so, you must know that you are constantly in his thoughts, every moment of every day, and that is not an exaggeration in the slightest. Oh, cranky old goat, kind of like my dad. You should have seen him when you were born. Barely recognizable. He was, with a kind of dumbfounded grin I'd not seen since he first took a fancy to your mother. He was practically skipping when he told me the news. Take my word for it, he loves you to an embarrassing degree. That's so cute. But he is also frustratingly single-minded. Once he's decided that a given action is for the best, he will stay the course no matter who or what opposes him. A profoundly annoying habit when you're on the other end of it, as I'm sure you will agree. I'll say. Thank you for your insight. When next we meet our parents, I shall mention that we spoke. Try not to get me in too much trouble now. I need the forum on my side. Speaking of which, I ought to be getting back to work. I have to make sure those specimens you brought make it to their proper places, or the cranky old goat will have my hide. We can speak again later. Later. Hell, you three! Graha. Graha, surely Kokol hasn't driven you out of the forge already? For better or for worse, no. However, he has set me a task that requires more than my single pair of hands, and here you are. I could use at least one of you, but I won't object to more. Unfortunately, Alizé and I have prior commitments, and we have delayed too long as it is. What about you, Burr? Can you spare the time? I guess so. Perfect! This shouldn't take too long. Can help this buddy out? I guess so. I suppose so. In the event that our, and I quote, promised heap of adamantite falls right out of the bloody sky and into my lap, Master Kokol wishes to be ready to put the proverbial hammer to anvil at a moment's notice. To fabricate these parts, however, he needs the flames in Kokol's forge to burn hotter. He sent me to increase the amount of ether being funneled to his furnaces. The flow of fire-aspected ether labyrinthos is regulated by an elemental reactor south of here, to which I have borrowed the key. The adjustment will require 2 people to carry out safely, but I can explain the process when we arrive. This is where we part, then. We'll see you in Charlie and Hamlet once the adamantite arrives, if not before. This way, then. Oh yeah, that's right, there's that little Lalafell. The goofy Lalafell. Alright. Hold on, I want to talk to this person. How are you guys enjoying the new patch, by the way? Having fun? I've been hearing good things from my brother. Spoiler free good things, but he's been telling me that it's fun. Where the heck am I going? This way. Oh no! Have you had much of a chance to play lately, Arabelle? I know we were having that dizzy stuff happening, so you said it kind of put a pause on doing anything but crafting. The reactor is housed within this facility. I'll be the one to go inside and adjust the fire ether output. When I do, a rather large amount of water-aspected ether will issue from the vent at the top. I expect this to attract at least a few elementals, which we would both rather not be drawn into the reactor itself. Trust me. Can I ask that you put down any that draw too near? They'll pose you little trouble, for sure. That sounds like a good call, Tony. Just gauge how you're feeling. You don't have to rush right into it, but yeah, just take your time. Wait here if you would. I'm waiting. Oh, I guess I have to wait down here. Rude. Oh yeah, babies will do that. That's fair though. At least it's always there. Like, you can just put it down and you can come back to it. That's what's nice about the game too. So funny. Survey the designated location again. Nice. I have faith. I'm catching up to you guys quickly, but you guys still have time. Did everything go smoothly out here? Well, there you go. That's a goal. I thought as much. No major complications to speak of inside either. And the water ether appears to be venting properly. I expect Coco will have seen a difference in his forge flames by the time I return. Since I have you, there was another matter I thought to discuss with you. Nothing terribly important, merely something I've been considering. Uh-oh. Part of this I shared with everyone, yet you and only you have been to Elpis. As we have established, refined adamantite is a product of Alog, of the Empire's twilight years, in fact. It was a material which saw much use as part of the Alagon's efforts to extend beyond the bounds of this world, Dalamud, of course, being the most prominent. Of those who would push further, expand Alog's empire to encompass the heavens and the stars above. Perhaps the greatest was its infamous technologist Aman. Wait, that's familiar. Oh, yeah, that's right. Aman wanted to travel the Sea of Stars. Did he remember his life as Hermes? Oh. I definitely get that, Sean. I mean, you could eventually play them, and then at least you'll be able to, like, if you don't want to watch the scenes, you can skip the cutscenes. Or you can replay them and you'll see them from, like, a whole different perspective. And I do enjoy playing it with you guys. Ha! That's right, Gemini! You gotta get on that! I'm coming up fast. Don't worry. Let me just catch up to where you're at, and then we'll just play through it together. He did. He must have had his own reasons, however, for there is no evidence to suggest that he retained memories of his life as an ancient. He only joined the Alcyons once the Empire was all but dust, as you know. If not his memory, though, what drove him to pursue the idea with such fervor? This may seem far-fetched, but what if souls, like minds, have a personality, so to speak, a natural disposition towards which they are inclined? Grandma Speed. Hey, nothing wrong with Grandma Speed. We know with relative certainty that it was the gross decadence of inexorable decline of Alog that moved Amon to resurrect Emperor Zandi. The Empire's people spoke lightly of death and destruction, experimenting on those they deemed beneath them to fill the emptiness in their hearts. In facilitating Zandi's return, Amon provided these languid souls with the means to free themselves from the mire of their own indolence. Or would have, had not Zandi been convinced by his own death that life itself was meaningless. Amon's desire for his countrymen to conquer the heavens could only be a means to the same end, to instill the people with new purpose. Like Hermes before him, Amon was appalled by how those around him lived, but could never bring himself to believe that those lives were devoid of meaning, and both of them sought that meaning, that hope, in the distant stars. Such is my theory, anyway. Ultimately, it is the consequences of their actions which matter. Their motives are of no moment, and yet... To reach those stars on wings of adamantite, to travel to the ends of creation and beyond, the promise of hope everlasting, that much I do understand. But enough musing for now. Why don't we see how Kokol is getting on? Yeah. Yay! You can do it, Gemini! I believe in you. You just gotta believe. Good old Parappa the Rapper. Souls have personalities? That's what he was talking about? It's interesting. Oh, why did I do that? Have to get our ether currents. Oh gosh, I can understand that, Tony. It's like you can at least change it up a little bit. Maybe have a playlist of 3 different songs, various. They could be the same version, but remixes at least. like the same song. Same song, different versions. Whew, I can feel those flames ablazing from here. Glad you found someone capable, Graha, but there's not much left for you lot to do. Unless you can conjure up that refined adamantite any faster. No, sorry, I cannot do that. 'Tis not in my skill book. That's... Oh no, Gemini. I do trust you to deliver on your promise, I do. Only... I hate waiting! I want that adamantite and I want it now! We, share your impatience, I assure you. Is there truly nothing else we can assist with you in the meantime? I wish the sentence about unbearable. Pity the farm frowns on recreational explosions. Well, so long as they can't prove it was premeditated. Get you going. I have mistakes to make. He's gonna go blow up stuff. In that case, I suppose I should go and return the key to the reactor. I'll have one more look to make sure that nothing has gone wrong, unintentionally or otherwise. I'm certain there are better uses of your time. However, I will join you and Charlie and Hamlet anon. Oh my goodness. So funny. Sorry about that. Alright, let's see. Who are we talking to here? Just going to a destination. Waiting. If you wait here, your companions are bound to turn up sooner or later. Await your companions. Sure.
All set, I take it?
You stole.
We finished what we could. Delivered supplies, tracked down escaped animals. Trivial tasks as they may be.
That's enough, don't you think? If there was anything more important still undone, that would be a problem in itself.
The vessel is essentially ready for departure. All that remains is to load the final batch of supplies and see everyone on board. Once we've readied the ether burner, that is.
Ah, had a feeling we might find you all here.
Our consultations with the Loperites, too, have run their course. Pleased I am to say that our researchers' concerns have for the most part been allayed, though some insist on making adjustments to the very end. For their part, Livingway and her peers have graciously offered to stay and keep the people company, lest any lingering queries go unanswered.
Aw, that's cute. Good
All
buddies.
that remains is to wait for the refined adamantite.
Alphino, are you there? It's me, Cryle. Your special delivery has arrived. Round up everyone and come to the harbor at once.
I get that, Gemini. I'm a little nervous to play Dawn Trail because how loud the people who didn't like it were. But I don't know. My brother said that there's a lot to it that that I will probably enjoy. He says there's a lot of references to Final Fantasy IX in it, which is kind of funny since we started playing 9 on the channel. Then I'm excited to see. So, I don't know. He said it was good. Once he got done with it, I remember him being like, wow, that ending was something else. So, I don't know. He liked it. I definitely get where you're coming from, though.
Speak of the devil. Let us go at once.
Hooray! Our present is here! I love presents. Exactly, Aramel. That's how you have to approach
Forgive
it.
the intrusion, Master Fortuner. I bring urgent news. A great commotion has broken out in Scholar's Harbor. Your presence is requested with all speed.
That's awesome. I love 9 so much, so I'm excited for that.
Now, where might this delivery be?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Wahaha. You wanted it? We got it. Well, that's good.
I'm sure it's very important, but we cannot accept these without the proper permits.
By the 12! Surely, these can't all be.
Oh, it's Kitty. That's so funny.
Bleeding hellfire! They're bringing them by sea and by air. All these folks in these crates.
That's awesome, Dave. Ketchup.
And more on the way.
I might.
You're adamantite right
Yes.
here. A bigger
Help
haul than
is
any of these
here.
sorry bastards brought, and that's no lie.
Yes, because you were charged with seeing the shipments from Gridania and Uldar here, along with your own. Give credit where credit is due.
I guess.
Sounds like the sorry whinging of a sore loser. An hypocrite to boot. Ain't no way a scrawny whelp like you took a dozen steps inside a Dalamon shard.
Oh no, oh no.
I'll have you know, I went all the way to the entrance. Furthermore, 'twas my contacts that enabled us to enlist the cooperation of the Sky Pirates.
Left you outside so you wouldn't get anyone killed, did they? Well then, credit where credit's due, you did a right fine job sitting on your ass.
Take that back.
That's so rude.
Make me.
I will not stoop to your level.
Pirate.
My, what a grand welcome party.
Hancock and Saraban.
Exactly. You have to decide for yourself because everybody's got different opinions. Everybody likes things, different things. So you really can't know until you play it. Like, that's like, even when I've gotten spoilers for things or learned about a book or a movie and then, like, because somebody just told me it and then I would still go watch it because I was like, it sounded interesting. I know what's going to happen at the end, but I still want to see it to see how I feel about the whole context. So, I don't know. I've just always been that way too. Gotta play it. And then you get to see. Yeah, that's cool, Gemini. It's interesting. Like, I want to go back and rewatch these scenes after after we do some more of that side stuff.
We come bearing relics both sacred
So funny.
and Allegan, as well as a few other gifts that may be of help, to be presented with best wishes from the Eastern Alliance.
Got a lot of stuff here.
I myself have come with a sacred relic of Rayson Temple. 'Twas passing fortunate that Senri's dango craving brought us to Kugane. We arrived precisely as Hancock was making his arrangements.
Exactly, White. Like, you don't know. You just have to go and do it for yourself.
Upon learning of your need, we made haste back to Hell's Lid, with our Dango, never fear, and consulted with the other auspices. All consented to the lending of Tenzin's legendary Phoenix Blade for this noble cause. Suzaku and Seiryu were nevertheless worried that it might be lost in transit, however, and insisted upon accompanying me to Onokoro, where I had intended to entrust it to our Confederate allies. I thought instead to give it over to Hancock when we chanced to cross paths yet again. But alas, Seiryu remained ill at ease, and ordered me see the blade into your hands personally, or die trying.
Oh gosh.
We did, of course, need quite the impressive vessel to get it all here in time.
That is all wonderful to hear, but what of the extraordinary cost? I shudder to think of the ransom we must pay for such a bounty.
Fret not for your coin purse, young Alphino. Lord Lolorito looks ever towards the profits of the future, and thus the East Aldenard Trading Company went to some lengths to reduce the financial liability.
I mean, we're saving the world here, so...
And since the Scions funded the entire venture,
Oh
not a
gosh.
gill need be rendered up in compensation. Everything is already yours.
We funded the venture? When?
Don't let the name fool you. This coin keeper knows a thing or two about spending.
She's so funny. Look at her.
When it comes to capital investiture, a sprinkling of gil here and there will not do. You need enough savings to make waves when it really counts, which is why frugality is paramount.
See, there you go, Alfie.
We
Just a
also
little
have
lesson.
the benefit of a generous patron. Generous being rather an understatement. She has supported us from the shadows since the very founding of the Scions. We even had coffers to fill.
Oh. Oh, snap. Oh, gosh. No.
I remain, of course, an entirely
He's so
neutral party.
so
I simply
disappointed.
thought our family's coffers were needlessly full. We can hardly take them with us on your teeny tiny toy boat, now can we? And would be a shame to leave all that hard-earned wealth unspent.
True.
Waste not.
They're so cute. Dorbs.
However did you manage so much in so short a time, though? We expected word to reach only a fraction of our allies.
Did I not tell you I have my ways?
These Lalas.
You were involved too.
I received a letter from Cryo after we parted ways in Labyrinthos. She explained what the Scions were trying to accomplish, and why you might soon require the services of the Gleaners, spread across the world as we are. I pray you do not interpret this as a betrayal of Charlie. I accept that the Forum's aim in pushing us to our limits was to preserve what knowledge we have, and I bear you no ill will for it. Yet, in collecting that knowledge, what I came to appreciate most about our star is that there remains so much we do not know. That is why I chose to help the Scions, to combat the obliteration of those countless undiscovered wonders. I held no illusions that they would be less demanding taskmasters, though, rest assured, if I had, I would have been sorely disappointed.
I was wondering that myself. Sometimes I think they do a little. I saw that at least they were doing something to tweak like shadows on certain things, but I don't know what else they might have done. But I thought I noticed that Wednesday, actually. I was like, it looks a little different, not in a bad way, but just slightly different. And I think that's probably why they just like tweaked things.
To make a long story short, the whole of the guild ship cooperated to ensure your call was heard far and wide.
Hey!
What's this about a ship that can fly to the moon? And why didn't you mention it sooner? The one time you don't beg my aid, your problem's a bloody ship that can fly to the moon.
It's true. We should have reached out to him right away.
You brought the team. Of course. Garland Ironworks' finest. You need only point us towards my new favorite ship.
As you like us not suspect, we've also brought adamantite for Mordona's Dalamud Shard.
Of course. No,
I admit
you're
to
not
some
going crazy.
consternation upon first receiving Kryle's message. So few scions remain at the Rising Stones now. Far too few for such an expedition. However, the Gleaners were able to secure us reinforcements. Idleshire's treasure hunters, not least among them. I know. How the Gobbyflock fought. Slowfix's gratitude for the safe return of his daughter has not waned, and he gathered his kin to our side with an astounding quickness. The clash between their machina and the Allagan defences was a sight to behold. I wager even you would have been impressed by the magnitude of the Gobby booms.
Gobby booms.
Fascinating as all this is, I fail to see how it explains your presence here. Does Razat-Han not have more pressing concerns?
We do. Yet averting the final days would be the most expedient solution.
True.
That, and I am indebted to you. Though they chose to take their leave of Thavnair, those you saved in Galimund remain my people. My gratitude is beyond words. 'Tis appropriate that I aid you in kind. If in the doing we bring salvation to others of this star, so much the better.
Mitra.
You will recall
I
that
like
I
him a
spoke
lot.
of my father, Midgard Summer, and his journey across the great expanse. As he traveled betwixt the stars, his resplendent scales drank of the ether in those nigh empty surrounds, and imparted to him the strength to persevere.
He is. When he took on his, like, just ripped his scales off just to help them and save his people, and then he calls them his children, and it's so sweet, my heart. He's so
Thinking
sweet.
they might further your cause, I called out to my kin for
I
consent.
know. This game has some moments, man. Yes,
Asdair's
Sean.
answer was silence, as ever. Tiamat and Chris-Velgre, however, responded favorably to the suggestion. My sire, too, stirred from his slumber long enough to speak and say, "Very well." Thus have I brought you his own worm scales. Fit them to your purpose, and seek a worthier fate for us all.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone else so familiar with the unique properties of dragon scales. So I invited myself along.
She's cute, too. I love elephants.
Bugger me, this is so unbelievable. I've gone right back round to believing it again.
I hate when that happens.
Forget a 6% gain in efficiency. With all these goodies, we could get 7, no? 10, no?
14%. Think of how far we could go! What we could do with that much power! What we could blow up!
He's insane.
If Kokol is duly convinced, then it must be true. In which case, the Scion's end of the bargain has been fulfilled. Would you not agree?
No, we have to get to the moon. Oh no.
Yes, Father?
I know not what you seek of Hydaelyn, nor for what purpose you would take command of our ship. Yet this much is certain. To do so will be to dictate the fate of this star and the lives upon it, the lives of each and every creature, in their magnitude and their fragility. Do you understand? And are you prepared?
We have seen and we have felt how much each life shapes this world. And so we are determined to abandon none. We understand what is at stake, and we are prepared to bear this burden.
Oh.
Then I will bear it with you.
Stop.
I beg you.
Oh.
Share your struggles with me. As family. You grasped my fingers with such tiny hands the day you were born. I thought my heart might burst.
Oh, babies.
'Twas love and happiness beyond expression. Overwhelming. And a conviction so powerful that I trembled with something close to rage.
Ugh, he's just a stubborn, cranky old goat.
I had heard the final days foretold. I swore to myself then and there that I would not let them steal your futures. The great Exodus would succeed, must succeed. No sacrifice or sin was worse than the alternative.
He
If anything
did.
Gave me pause. 'Twas mine own father.
He did. He was trying to protect them. It's just a wonky way to do it.
The Archon Louisois openly decried Charlian's policies. A perspective which I regarded with increasing disdain as I grew older. Yet even as part of me thought him a fool. Perhaps I also hoped that he, of all people, would devise a brilliant means to save my children. A naive hope, but stubborn enough that I could never bring myself to keep you apart. No, that was his doing, when he perished at Cartano. As we pulled that twisted slab of Dalamud from the sea, I remembered the warmth of your newborn touch. Chastened, I vowed never again to suffer any interference in my mission to protect you. No matter that you yourselves wished otherwise. Detest me, fight me tooth and nail, I would suffer it, and more, and be satisfied so long as I could force you onto the ship. I was wrong. You two have grown so much stronger and so much wiser than I dared dream. You have earned the right to walk your own path, and already begun to do so.
This is true.
Good.
This is true,
Because there
Gemini.
are things we care about, and people we love, and none of them is replaceable. Not a one.
It cannot have been an easy journey for you to have come so far.
We shall be glad to acquaint you with the finer details someday, once this danger has passed. All that we have seen and heard, that we have felt and learned in our travels. Ours is not a kind world, but it is beautiful. Always.
Oh no. Are you quite sure that's wise? After all, someone turns pale and flees the room when he sees so much as an envelope containing word of your adventures. Whatever will happen if he learns what you were really up to?
So cute. So adorable. This is true, Gemini. See, he just needs to warm up to the idea already.
Though I have wronged my children most gravely, I owe you an apology as well.
It's about right. About dang time.
I assumed that it was the Scion's influence that made them so keen to charge headlong into danger.
Oh no. No, that was all they were doing.
Yours, in particular. I see now that said influence instead brought them together with the many fine people gathered here today.
So cute.
In which case, I hope you continue to guide them.
If we've finished loitering about the harbor, might I suggest we put our plans into motion? People are beginning to look confused.
Perhaps you can spare a few words ere they resume the tedious lugging of cargo. You've no small number of friends and admirers here after all.
Aha! What do you say? Lend us your strength. Our moment of triumph is close at hand. With me! Oh, that one. Excuse me. Oh no. Yeah, he found out on the first. No. Make sure he's sitting the entire time.
Your assistance is appreciated. Now, in an orderly fashion, if you please.
Orderly. Look who you're talking to here. Do you see this crowd? Oh my gosh, are the dogs crazy? Yeah, that's... My guys get crazy when people come over too. It's a lot. Alright. We finally managed to clear the harbor, which means the rest is in the engineer's capable hands. Meanwhile, Father has issued to us an invitation. As was agreed, he will reveal the means by which Hydaelyn may be contacted. We are to meet him at Emporia when you're ready. Given the vital knowledge she holds, I suggest we leave without delay. It transpires, however, that the forum's method for speaking with her is not without risks. I'm curious to hear what those might entail, but regardless, be warned. Most of those who arrived with the Adamantite have offered to stay and see to any remaining tasks that they need doing. The forum has already asked for my assistance in overseeing the process, so you needn't worry about a thing. Thank you, Tataru. We're off to Emporia then. Emporia. Sorry, I was like that little blonde aura was running around behind us. Alright, I'm gonna get over here. But I think we're gonna take our first little intermission. Yes, puppy time indeed. I was just making sure we traveled over there. Oh, that's always a tough thing to handle, Arabelle. I know how that is, because Baxter, I mean, you guys have heard him on here. He gets territorial towards Bo. So, but anytime Bo gets excited because people are here or whatever, that usually happens. So, I understand. I feel some of your pain. It's not fun. Anyway, we're going to take a quick 5-ish minute puppy break intermission, and I shall return shortly. And then we'll continue. Alright? See you in 5 minutes. Alright, welcome back everyone. Sorry about that, but thank you for your patience. I appreciate you. Let's see here. Alright, so he's going to share some info with us. Now that he's gotten over a little bit of pride and a little bit of nerves. Look at you and your little fire. That's so cute. Alright, Fortuno. What are you telling us? Burr, I have already shown the others inside. You will want to speak with Hydaelyn. She has the key to the lift and can send you down after me. Hydaelyn. It's like Claire de Lune. I think that's the name of the song that you learned to play on the Claire de la Lune. The recorder. I was thinking that. I was like, could you imagine? It's such a cute, quaint little fire, but just on the sidewalk, whatever. Alright. Okay. From here, we proceed to the heart of Labyrinthos and its most closely guarded secret, Thalmazine. It marks the beginning and end of our efforts, whence we delved to seek audience with the star, and whence we will embark on our journey to the heavens. This way, if you please. Oh yeah, that's right, Hydaelyn. We're gonna go see how he speaks to Hydaelyn. I forgot. I was too busy thinking about refilling my beverage. I'll be okay. It's all good. These are some big stairs. It's just big. Everything is so big in this game. What is it? Oh! it's a spaceship! Running the tissues, oh no! Look, I am good to go. Art Deco. It's something. I bid you welcome to Thalmazine. Direct your attention toward its center to behold the ark over which we have long labored. As you can see, 'twas designed as a medium-sized craft, the better to reduce fuel consumption. Miniaturizing magics have been applied to its interior to ensure that the thrust-to-weight ratio does not place too great a limitation on its freight capacity. Huh. The ether burner, as you know, has been removed for further modification, but we shall reattach it soon enough. I have received word that Kokol and several of your allies are working on it with an intense fervor. A TARDIS. They are sure to see it done. 'Twas by their expertise that many a prior disaster was averted. If anything, I fear they will not afford us much time for speaking with Hydaelyn ere they finish. Point taken. Let us move on. I must warn you again, however, that even with the benefit of our device, to treat with her is not a simple feat. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? I have done what I can to impress upon you the gravity of what lies ahead. Are you prepared? What are you saying to me? I guess so. I don't know. When you phrase it like that. But yes, I am prepared. I think. I've got tissues. We're good. We make for the lift at the center of the chamber. Come. Your children want it all. This is gonna be sad. Wait, which way now? I'm there. So, yes. We are all pals. We go way back. Sorry, my dog was moving, so just looked, had to see what he was doing. Just getting comfy. Not that way. This is so crazy. I like it. I like that there's some space stuff in this one. I go in a rocket ship. Yes, those first. Oh, okay. I was wondering. Gosh. I saw that movie when it came out, but that was the only time I've seen it, and I have not watched anything. Oh, hi, Dave. As you all know, alongside our physical world exists an ethereal plane, what we refer to as the ethereal sea. At the heart of the star, the physical and ethereal are one and the same. Thus, the deeper we go, the easier it becomes to pass between said planes. We utilized this principle in constructing the antitower, and once more here in Thalmazine. Okay. No sooner did the Forum decide that an exodus from the star would be necessary than it began work on this facility. Our work culminated in a device that allowed us to peer deeper into the ethereal sea than ever before in search of Hydaelyn's ever fainter echoes. The hiatus? Ayatia scope? And you communicate with her through this device? For a time, yes, but since the 7th Umbral Calamity, it has been rare to hear even a whisper. If you wish to reach her, you must journey closer to the center of the star than we have ever dared, beyond the Ayatia scope. I don't know how to say that thing. Even so, I make no guarantee that you will find her, nor of your safety, not so deep in the ethereal sea. We understand, but if we are to deliver this world, we have no choice but to try. I know, I only wish we could do more than observe your progress from afar. The ATS-scope's ocular lens, by which we may peer into the ethereal sea without placing ourselves at hazard, lies above us. Through it, we can watch and guide you. In those swirling depths, there are pockets of ether so dense and turbulent that they can unravel one's soul. If we determine that you are at risk of coming into contact with such a pocket, we will recall you with teleportation magics. To that end, it would be best if one familiar with the composition of your souls remained here to assist in assessing said risk. Otherwise, there is an increased probability that we will extract you too early or too late. Please, allow me. I have thought upon this much, and, in truth, I do not believe that I am fit to join you in the trials ahead. The events at the Tower of Babel drained me, yes, but even before that, your capabilities far outstripped my own. This is no time to have a weak link in our vanguard, no matter how much she may wish it were otherwise. If I assist in the manner that Master Fortunato has laid out, however, I may still be of use. Will you trust in me to do so? I can think of none I trust more, compared to all that effort you put into keeping us alive while our souls were in the first, preventing us from dissolving into ether on a single expedition, ought to pose no challenge at all. And even if we did, I expect you would hunt us down and restore us to health somehow. Yeah, she'd come find you. You flatter me, but rest assured that I will keep a close eye on all of you. There is one more thing. Those in ages past referred to the ethereal sea as the underworld, our final resting place. In its embrace is memory washed away, leaving only the purity of one's soul, or so we believe. Yet what of these memories? Few think to ask what becomes of them, cast adrift on ethereal tides. Some theorize that they linger for some time, those associated with strong sentiment in particular. Are we gonna run into like some Ascian memories, shades? In those depths, memories of the departed may even coalesce around you for hatred or for love. Thus do I caution you to be wary, but also to have faith. Remember those who did gladly extend a hand to you, that they may lift you up once more. Huh. Great. I was wondering. Pay attention to those who help you down there. Okay. So I should probably... Did you guys want to come with me, or should I do this one with NPCs? I know there's a few that... I think there was only the one that the people were like, I definitely needed to do with NPCs, which was the Catesis. But more importantly, have fun. Absolutely. Thank you. Are you guys coming with me? Ah, hug. Do you suggest NPCs? Do you think it is... Like, I want to get the... experience. Like, I don't want to miss anything without the NPCs, but... I'm kind of feeling that. Well, let's see if, Let's do it with just NPCs this time. And then we'll see what the next one is. Because I think, yeah, I've heard, like, people are, like, pay attention to things in this one, so... We'll do NPCs this time, and then we'll see what the next one is. Whatever the next thing that occurs. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you for your understanding. Well, then, who should we bring with us? That's the next question. The one you like most? Oh no, that's hard because I kind of like everybody now. They all grew on me. Like at first I was like, not Allie. Okay, good. Well, not her. I know, she's the limit break hog. She is. Okay, so let's see.
I stand ever ready.
So let's take Y'shtola and Elfie. Or Astidian. Oh, if she's DPS.
Right then.
Let's do this. This is a good party. Alright, let's try it. I'm nervous, but also excited. Let's go! Got my boys with me. Do you? Well, he can be like anything, right? Or he was for a time. But he's also just a very good-natured fellow. Alright. Okay, we already got that on.
All seems in order with the lens. And I trust you can hear me?
Your favorite team? Alright. The heck?
Those things are pure malcontent. The residue of lives unfulfilled.
Gotta remember how to do anything. Thank you. Just go for it and not die. That'd be nice.
You cannot stop us.
Oh yeah, that blood wedding. I haven't played in a week, so you know, it's so funny. Yeah, I could see I could see that. They're good. I don't know. I think they're all good guys. They're all good eggs. Whew. This way. I always get turned around. He is. That's what I thought. I was like, he's cool because he's kind of adaptable. sinking arrogance. His thick soul. Must be. That's funny. He thick.
You underestimate me.
Whoa. He's aggressive.
This will hurt.
There.
Huh? Come on. You can get him. Get him, get him. There we go. Oh. The ugly guy. Hey. Puma. That's interesting. Did not know that, Sean.
You cannot stop us.
Oh, he's got a bit of a goofy looking face. Definitely not a looker. Oh look, that's a new move. I never had that move before. Primal Rend. Fancy. Fancy. Arrive at the Central Observatory. Uh-oh. Ilberd. Hey.
You underestimate me. You're mine.
In a rush of familiar wisdom, the memory of a principled scion takes form. What? Sloppy! That's right. I was like, who the heck is Ilberd? That's so cool! Oh my goodness. Hold on, I'm gonna take a sip of my drink real quick. Who? Was it? Was that Papalymo? Was it Papalimo? That's what my thought was. I was like, I liked Papalimo so much. Oh, sorry, he was like a grumpy little goat. Oh, Papalimo. Fun. Oh, geez. Livia the Undeterred. Her resentment is bigger than she was. I forget where we saw Livia.
This will hurt.
Okay. Oh, okay, that's right. Ooh. No, no, no. I don't believe in it. Ooh, she's fast. I love that. Shoot. My drink is pineapple juice and grape juice and a little bit of energy drink. That's why it looks like dirty paint water, because it's got a bunch of different juice and stuff mixed together. She is gross. I thought you were calling me gross, Arabella. I was like, I am pretty gross, huh? All my juices. No, no. Oh, that was not fun. Rude.
Allow me.
Sure, go ahead. Go right ahead, bud. Ooh. Gosh, stay. Don't move, man. I don't want that. That one. You got your fireworks out there. Thank you. I just teased it, but I thought it sounded funny because you said it like after I said my juices.
You underestimate me.
I agree. I think those juices are delicious too. They're a good combination together. Ahaha! Things already feeling so long.
Follow the flow of ether. It will guide you.
Bound to turn dark. Oh wait, but first the treasure. Ooh. No. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot she was her sister. All right, let's continue. Let's see who we run into next.
The ether is too dense. Ah, I'm losing you.
Well, that's not good. I don't like that. The abyssal plane. Oh no! Don't say that. It's tears times. Oh my gosh. Well, it's okay. You can cry here. This is a safe space. We listen and we don't judge. We all cried together. Singing Dissension. Oh, shoot. I always use the wrong one. I want the one that hits everybody. There we go. It's cool. It reminds me of Final Fantasy IX, the ice cavern that we were just in last weekend. I know it's crystals, but the ice cavern had this vibe. But Gemini. Well, that's okay because we judge Gemini too, so it's fair. Gemini puts Lalafels, so. I know. Too bad there's so many monsters. It is really pretty. This would be such a cool place to visit if there weren't a bunch of monsters in it. In a rush of familiar affection, the memory of a valiant Archon takes form. Who is it?
This will hurt.
Was it Moonbrita? Oh. Oh, I see Alphino. That's Moonbrita. Just gotta look at what he says. I was trying to see like the silhouette. Oh. So sad. Gemini, we gotta keep people on their toes when around you, in case they have any potatoes they need to protect. In a rush of familiar delight, the memory of a kind-hearted knight takes form. Oh, my gosh. That's so sweet. It's so sad. No. A kind-hearted knight! Who could that possibly be? Bye, hubby. We want to be wed. Too bad. For reals, we were gonna be married. We were supposed to. The wedding was in the works. Yes. Don't cry. Smile better suits a hero. Aww. A rush of fall. What a good man. He started the fan club. It's our first cheerleader.
This will hurt.
Oh wait, there's a whole gang up in here. And this guy. Yes. Oop. Bloodwoody, I can remember to use that.
If I may?
Yes, please, Alfie. You may. Please heal me. Who is next, I wonder? Seeking partiality. That's a weird name. The Ring of Healing. Ritatin, the unshakable. Gaia no longer wishes this of you. Somebody else with Gaius. Oh, I don't like that at all. Jeez. You will fall to Tartarus. Ah! What are we supposed to do here? Oh. Okay. Ha! Squashed you. Stopped you in your tracks. I don't know if I actually did, but it's nice to think I did. Cape Westwind guy.
You cannot stop us.
Ah, I can't. Oh. It's okay, Pupper. Oh, jeez. Somebody's having a dream. Is this true?
You underestimate me.
Did beat him once, just not sure how many times it took.
You cannot stop us.
All or nothing.
He's not a... Oh, was he a triathlete? Oh, man. There we go. Got that and that. How about those moves? That's great. And this. We're so close. Come on, pals. We've got this. Oh, is that this guy? The Grindelwald? Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, he was annoying. It's like my name dies came all at once. That guy, he was interesting. Okay. Oh, what is this? Oh, thanks. This is such a cool duty. Such a warm glow. Yeah! I definitely get that. Yeah.
There.
You cannot stop us!
Nope, but they're gonna keep trying.
If I may?
You're mine!
Come on. There we go. Seeking impatience. Not that way. Whoa. It's crazy. Kind of looks like vines, but at the same time, it looks like rocks. Not that way, this way. Who's it gonna be next? Materia. There's so many materias.
There.
Hey. It just ran right past me. I love, like, when the memories of friends are even still here, like, in death. It's sad, but it's, like, it's cool that they're, like, they come to save us. It's like they're good, but they're not really good. At least one more time. Sweet, yeah. I like it. I like how they bring them back for things like this or whatever. It's just a nice touch. What is... what? Whoa. We'll make... oh, it's Minfilia! Oh, that was so cool. Oh. That's gonna make me cry. It's so cool. Can't cry, gotta fight. Ah! Come on, guys, you got this. I just need to. Oh. Good old Minfilia. Gosh. That just snuck up on me. Wasn't expecting that. That's true. Right? This is true. There's a reason. Oh, thank you. just gonna blow my nose real quick. Okay. Oh, just seeing her walking. Ugh, I don't know. And she's just a skirret. Ugh. Alright. I'm ready. Hi, Latios! What's up? Sinking regret? I don't think so. I regret nothing. No rag rats.
You cannot stop us!
Oh, no worries, Latios. Did you? Well, that's cool. That's fun. So this is the last part.
Is as far as you go. Oblivion beckons!
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh well, that sounds really fun though, Latios. It's a pirate ghost. It is. It's a pirate. Oh, what? No, don't do that. You've followed long enough.
Many faces have I worn, but this is my favorite by far.
Good for you. Glad it's your favorite. Glad you found one.
You will persist in this folly no longer.
There.
No, right? I did. I totally did. I was like, he's good. We're good. We saw him in the past. Everything's done. These Asians, bro.
There.
Oh dear. The real Ghostbusters? Yeah, I could see that. He does. He's got that vibe.
Let the curtains rise for the main attraction.
No. Ah. Racing wind leaps from the pages of memory. What is it? It's Sam! Oh jeez. I was not paying attention. I got distracted by a sail. Don't worry. At least we didn't. It wasn't too far into the fight. Now I know. I'll stay more towards the center so I can run to the ice. Whoopsie poopsie. It's alright. We'll get it. We'll get it. There's always, you know, first time for everything.
Many faces have I worn, but this is my favorite by far.
Thank you. Wow, I was a little late on that. Not that way.
You will persist in this folly no longer.
You underestimate me.
Gosh.
The stage is set.
Here's the thing, I don't underestimate you, so just like calm down. Okay? Just like it's all good, bud. It's all good.
This will hurt. You're mine.
Let the curtains rise.
He is a
for the main
goober.
attraction.
Such a weirdo. There she is! Oh my gosh, that's so cool. There we go. Whew. Nice.
What a boorish audience you are.
Ah, it takes one to know one. Totally say the same thing about you all the time. Shoot. Oh no. I don't love that.
You underestimate
That's
me.
gross. Ah, can't see. Sorry guys.
Something special for you.
Limit breaker.
Time to end this.
What was there? Ah. No, no way. He can try all he wants to. Not this time, baby. Oops. Except if I died there. Wah! I was trying to. Ah, we got him! Yes! Bye, Beetlejuice looking pirate ghost. Bang.
Your dreams, your hopes, your futures, delusions and lies!
Thank you guys. Couldn't have done it without you. But for real, thank you. Woo! Phew. Look at all these pals. Hi there. Oh! Such was the strength of her faith in us. He's not gone. Hold on. Life is a struggle, but it's worth it. Is no lie. Hydaelyn. Some things can't be washed away. I sense yet a presence. This is becoming tiresome. Oh, thank you, Latios. You know, that's all that counts. I just appreciate you being here, even in spirit. You Charlotte is a mood. Oh my gosh. She's so funny. Craziness. Oh boy. Here we go.
My very essence begins to wane. Sweet, sweet agony.
Oh my goodness. Just dematerialize already.
Leave this to her.
Yeah, no, I hate when I bump that. Oh, it scares me.
Come to deal the coup de grace.
It is. It's a very strange outfit.
Good.
It's cool.
Watching you struggle against the inevitable is bad comedy. Erase me from existence, soul and all.
I'm down for it. Sean, that is you. That actually, it does cry. Scream you. He was very extra. I don't, his personality could use some work, but at least he's, you know. His clothes were interesting. Have you any memories of Meteon? Do you recall your days as Hermes?
How would you know that name?
I went back in time, you know. I visited with you.
Then it was you. In Elpis. With Emet. The final pieces fall into place.
Oops.
In my halcyon days, as the mortal Ammon, I was haunted by a dream. Night after night, the faceless multitude, the voiceless cries, shards of shattered memories.
I agree. Like, 100%. I think that I felt bad for him. Like, I felt bad that he was, like, looting and stuff. But, he's just evil. and not a fan. Like, so I'm sorry you had to deal with that. Those feelings and being depressed and all sorts of things. I liked him before, though, like, in the very... before he lost his mind. Because he just wanted to take care of all the animals. How could you hate a person who wants to do that? But nope. After that, I'm like, nope, goodbye. You're crazy. I knew you were crazy.
Slowly, the fog began to clear. This was Elpis. And I was Hermes. Recurring though it was, I paid this dream little heed. It was only when I was granted the seat and memories of Hydaelyn that I knew these visions to be true. They were the memories of Hermes that he himself erased using the power of Kairos. Or so he thought. In his attempt to burn away the events of that fateful day, he succeeded only in searing them more deeply into his soul. My soul.
Oh, snap.
Death failed to expunge them. No matter how many times it came. Rebirth after rebirth, from one Hydaelyn to the next.
Seriously, if everybody just, you know... Somebody said it on TikTok, and it's so true, but it's like a lot of problems would have been solved if somebody had just given the man some Prozac. And it's like, no, but it's so freaking true. At least some therapy. They all could have benefited from a little bit of therapy, okay?
I wonder... is Emet-Selch adrift somewhere in this ethereal sea? In defeat, finally remembering your time together in Elpis? How it must gall him to be entrusted with knowledge of the final days, only to be rendered powerless to act upon it. So many lifetimes dedicated to restoring his beloved Amarok in blissful ignorance. Oh, folly. But make no mistake. My life as Hermes is not the reason I invited the world's end. I have lived. I have struggled. I have dredged the very depths of despair. And in the detritus of existence, I found the truth. I served a great ruler, powerful beyond measure. The world his dominion. Yet even he and his vast empire were destined to fall, to become one with oblivion. At the end of life's journey lies only death.
True. Yeah, he just needed, like, a friend. To be like, they didn't even have to be a friend, but he needed a friend who could be like, I hear you. Your feelings are valid. This is, I get you. You're okay. And I think a lot of things would have been better. I think so.
So I ask you, why live at all?
Ah, here's the question of the hour.
We betray. We torment. We murder. We are wicked, spiteful creatures, without exception. If life is so sacred, so precious, why fill it with such misery? Man wallows in a hell of his own making without purpose or meaning.
Huh.
To live is to suffer. And I would end that suffering by my own hand. It matters not if it flies in the face of all believed right and just. Death is the only solution. That is my truth. My answer to the question. And yet...
Oh dear.
Even as the words pass my lips, I am filled with doubt. Has my search reached its end?
Aww.
Was this the only way?
Meteon.
After all these years.
Yeah, I think you guys are bringing up some valid points.
I was hoping for.
The lamentations of the damned. How it hurts to see your conviction falter at the last. Van Dam, still clinging to existence, I see. You, who champion death so fervently, unwilling to accept your own, refusing to be purified and swept into the sea of souls. As do I. We prisoners to memory, watching as the world turns. Though unlike me, you will be spared the ignominy of having your corpse made a puppet, dancing to another's tune.
This is crazy.
Arcee?
Oh my gosh.
How very astute. But let me be clear, I have not come to consort with the likes of you.
This is
Nor have I come to
not
bemoan
something
the
I
state of the
expected.
world following my untimely demise. In fact, I delight in mankind's downfall and the anguish it brings the savior of the savages.
It's like too many. I know. All the freaks are gathering.
If I played some small part in the chaos, all the better. Not that I was in any position to resist. But to be made accomplice to the betrayal of Lord Xenos.
It's true. It's true. He's got to give him an earful because his precious baby Xenos.
I would die 1,000 deaths to exact my vengeance. Now you are at my mercy. I shall drag us both into oblivion, and you will never see the fulfillment of your magnum opus.
I don't know what that is.
Even should you be reborn, your desperate search for answers must start again.
Yes, the creepy one. I think it is. I think that's his hair. Hi, Chip. I'll do what must be done. ... Next time. Oh, sorry. We will find the answer together. Be positive.
Even here. Even now.
His eyes are crazy. They're insane.
You have every right to hate me. For the fool I was. For the monster I became. But I will not beg forgiveness. The tale of Hermes, the man who knew so much, yet understood so little, ends here.
Don't try to follow me. I had more of you people than I could stomach in life. Never mind in death.
That's true. That's true.
Likewise. I pray we do not meet again.
Get out of here.
You had better hope not.
gosh, this child. Freak 1 and Freak 2. Ciao. Have fun.
Come. Hydaelyn is waiting.
Hydaelyn. So funny. Ugh. Yeah, that guy. Wow, that's so funny though that he's like coming to exact his revenge. I did not expect that. He does talk pretty tough for a weakling. He's got a big game, but he can't bring it. He does.
Brave travelers, I welcome you.
We meet again, Vinod. You look different. She does look different. She looks cool. She's so pretty.
I see. Thou didst journey under Elpis.
A fight? Yeah, I'll take.
And now
Anyone can join me for this.
The rivers of time converge. I know why you have come. Yet I would hear you speak your reasons all the same.
I'm on Midgard Swarmer. It's that Crystal, right? Is it Crystal? No, sorry, Latios. That's a bummer. I do hate that. If there is an interval, we might take our last intermission for the day. But that'll give more time if you can make it over. It's super congested right now. Ether, that's it. Thank you. I'm like, I can't remember.
You created the moon to deliver mankind from the final days. But is that really how it has to end? We do not wish to abandon this world. We want to protect the source and all of its shards.
To flee is but one of two paths. The other leadeth to Meteon, far beyond the stars, where she doth chant creation's requiem. Her domain is formed of dynamis, pure, absolute.
Oh snap, you can do that? That's cool.
Where emotion and memory govern all, ether will avail you naught. Meteon hath gathered the pain and despair of countless stars, and to go unprepared is to go unto your doom.
We'll beat her. We'll win. I swear it. Is what I might have said once. After everything I've seen, all the times I've succumbed to my own anger and fear. I can no longer pretend that courage and faith will be enough. But are we truly so powerless that our only choice is to flee?
Sorry, my nose is all dranked up. Wait, what is World Party?
Far from it, my child. Long ago, the inhabitants of myriad stars many more prosperous than Atheris, sought to free their worlds from life's woes. Sorrow and anger, conflict and hostility, despair, and even death itself. But as Meteon reported, every attempt ended in failure.
Give her a big hug. I'm sure she would appreciate it.
Darkness abides.
I've never even heard of that, Dave.
Being and can never be cast out. Neither reason nor faith can challenge this immutable truth. To live is to suffer. And in suffering, find strength and purpose and hope. As you have done so many times before. Thou dost pursue an impossible dream, yet knowing this, you pursue it nevertheless. And thou hast learned to depend on others as they do thee. Thy yearning for the power to save the powerless hath ever driven thee to greater heights. Thou hast grown strong.
Yeah, I really... I like her a lot too. And actually just listened and read the lyrics to that song like earlier this week a few times because I really was curious about it. It's so cool.
Though those closest to thee no longer walketh by thy side, their love remaineth thy guiding light. For duty's sake, thou hast been bound by truths unutterable time and time again. Yet thy heart hath never wavered, as thy companions will attest. In thy pursuit of mysteries great, all thou believest is brought into question. Undaunted, thy thirst for knowledge remaineth unquenched.
This is cute.
The fires of hatred that once burned in thy heart burneth no more. From their ashes doth spring the light of love, warm and pure.
She says, I know all of you, my children.
As witness to black calamity, thou despaired at man's helplessness. Resolved, thou didst unite a distant world on the brink of collapse. And thou, my champion, when all did seem lost, thou never abandoned hope. For every trial and every foe that did bar thy way, thou hast proven equal to the challenge, drawing courage from the many bonds forged on thy journey. You have all known despair, and though the end approacheth, you walk on, heads held high.
My hair! Oh yeah! I didn't even think about that. That's so fun. Champion berrrlynn.
Therein lieth your power, the strength to silence the song of oblivion.
Then there is a means to confront her.
Yes, if you should prove yourselves worthy.
Work on my Hydaelyn cosplay.
Hark!
Uh-oh. Moonbreeders. I have to look at her hair again.
Nigh impossible is it to send mortals to the edge of the universe. Should you fail, there will be no second chance.
What?
As the will of the star, I ask of you this. Do you possess the fortitude to stand firm when all around you doth crumble? Do you possess the faith to vanquish despair itself?
Yes.
Should you lack the strength to best a supreme deity, I cannot allow you to make the journey. You must leave this star and never return.
Well, that's just not gonna happen right now.
Prepare yourselves.
They are.
Prove ourselves worthy, eh? Sounds straightforward enough.
Aye. No room for confusion there. In any case, we've come too far to back down now.
I am of the
Did
same
they go?
mind. What power I have, I shall bring to bear.
The three of you seem to be forgetting who we're up against. It's not every day we battle a divine being of untold power. Well, not quite every day. Do try not to get underfoot. Needless to say, there'll be no margin for error.
Oh dear.
Let us hold nothing back. For the people of this world and those beyond the rift.
Alas, the question I posed to thee in Elpis hath remained unanswered these long years. I would hear thy response, warrior of light. Shouldst thou emerge victorious?
You got this. I can see that, Gemini. He's like, you daddy, you gotta protect. Oh, okay, it's just talking about the party of scions. Going to set up cross-world party? Okay, cool. I'm gonna take this moment to, we're gonna do a quick, our last intermission, if I can think of words. So, about 5 minutes. So, oh, cool. So yeah, maybe if that. It might be shorter. But anyway, I'll be right back. Everybody go refill your drinks and get your snacks. Okay, welcome back, all. Alright. So, we've got you two here. Where are you, what is your name? Mage? Is your name White Mage or something like that? You said your name is Sho. You said you're right here, right? So we can add you here. Are you Lala too? Hi! Dave, would you like to add Sho? You're so cute! Cute! Gemini! Hi. It's in Party Finder. Can't find the Party Finder? I have no experience with Party Finder. Oh, good. There you are. And Latios. So, Latios, you got main tank. I will be backup. Oops. Yay! Look at you with your wings. Were you able to find it, Gemini? Hooray! Oh wait, we have 3 healers in here? Okay. I was like, I don't know who's... We could go in with a party full of healers. I'm sure that's fine. I love the lalas. Little potatoes. I think they're so cute. I'm just so attached to my little lizard lady. But I love the lalas. They're adorbs. Cool, all the Gemini's in here. Awesome. So... Wait, are you in here, Tony? Can you find it? I was just counting. I'm like, wait, there's not Tony. The birdies. That's so adorable. Everything is 10 times cuter when the LFLs do it. Uh-oh. Watch out. He's coming. Punching the lalas. Take photos. That's documentation. Oh, okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure you got in if you wanted to join in here. Alright. All places filled. Sweet. So then we're good to queue up for it then, right? Or are we already in the queue? We're not in the queue. Look at the little hat. The mother crystal. She's so pretty.
I, the last of my kind, shall test thee. Come, prove thy worth.
You got it. This is just like when we fought our Elpis. Except a little more extreme, that's all. Let's do it, Latios! Come on, guys, we got this.
Have you the strength of will to alter man's fate?
Yes.
A change of arms. May the test continue.
She changed her arms. That's a talent.
We're near or far.
Is that a...
And now this. Light unyielding.
Ooh.
By blade.
Oh. I don't know, Sean. I don't know if they would like become God or if it would just be like life just got even more dull. Or I don't know. It's a good question. Like what happens? Woo! Thanks, Latios.
By blade.
Oops, oops. Just in the wrong spot.
Crystals of light, to me.
Nietzsche. That's funny.
Here. The song of creation's end.
Shoot.
Feel. The sorrow at hope's demise. Think. And find your way in the darkness.
A little crazy.
Follow your light. Or fly, my children, and never look back.
Oh. Okay.
Then you are resolved. But this test is far from over.
Yeah, we got some other stuff we gotta do, so.
By crystal's light.
Light of the crystals empowering her. Well, that's not good. not good at all. Oh shoot. Didn't actually need to hit that one.
We're high or low?
Ah? No. What is happening behind us? Oh jeez. Whoa! That was just luck. That was pure luck. That one.
Light unyielding. Refulgence eternal.
Oh no.
By blade! Succumb not to fear!
What is it? Gross. Oh, the water. Oh, the light. It's like water.
Light unyielding.
Jeez, I almost ran out of that. Not too soon. Ah, ah. No, 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 no. Not the light.
We're near or far.
Trying really hard. Oh, yoo-hoo! We did it. Yeah! Good job, guys.
Man has the strength to.
That is so pretty. Wow. Oh, poor Hydaelyn. It's okay, Hydaelyn, we love you. Oh gosh, now the tears. Sometimes you just gotta pet the primal. Alright. Let's continue forward. Bring on the tears. Thank you. Oh, by the way, thank you, thank you.
No, this can't be happening.
Though my power is in constant flux, I have always kept a reserve for this very moment.
Give me 1 second. I just gotta see. My dog, I think, has something he's not supposed to. Just give me 1 second. Sorry, it's all good. He just was coughing and I thought he had something he wasn't supposed to, but he just coughed.
It was a true test of your prowess. You have done well.
There is one thing I must ask. By sundering the world into 14 shards, the ether of all living beings too was divided. This reduction would in theory allow us to more easily interact with Dynamis. Having seen mankind brought to the very precipice of extinction, you wished for us to develop a means to overcome despair. You believed we had the potential, and sundered all creation to see it fulfilled, to deliver us to that swirling maelstrom of Dynamis in which our foe hides, and grant us the power to defeat her once and for all. Is this not true?
It is as thou sayest. 'Twas the trial to which I subjected mankind, and it hath led to untold bloodshed and suffering. There was no kindness, nor justice in the tragedy I wrought. When confronted with the almighty Zodiac, my only recourse was rend him and the world asunder, that his power be diminished for a time.
She does. She's one smart kitty cat.
And so it came to pass. Now you, my chosen, have surpassed my expectations. Surpassed me. I entrust the fate of the universe unto you. This crystal contains the memory of Meteion's passage through the stars. Deliver it unto the Loporrits. They will guide you to her.
Though they may be capable of crossing great distances, there is a vast difference between traveling to the moon and the furthermost reaches of the great expanse. And unlike Meteion, we cannot simply soar on waves of Dynamis to our destination.
Indeed. To make such a journey would require an astronomical amount of ether. But a solution lieth close at hand.
Of course.
Yes, my child. Ever since I became the will of the star, the ether drawn here had slowly crystallized.
Oh snap. Ah, the music.
They who have answered my call know it well.
Cool.
While I have remained hidden, it hath become the embodiment of the planet's will in my place. A faceless, omnipotent force of nature. The Mother Crystal, our final hope.
Mother Crystal.
I can do no more. The fulfillment of this task doth fall to you, my chosen. Now, heed these words. Darkness and light, despair and hope. As goeth one, so goeth the other. Become light, become hope. I have a gift for thee. Come closer.
Become light. Become hope.
Long have I searched for a means to safeguard the future of this star. Though I knew failure after failure, by recalling thy tales and my promise to thee, I found the strength to carry on. Though the world is ever changing, thy thirst for adventure hath never waned. Thine unshakable resolve never ceases to amaze, to inspire. As a mark of my gratitude, I bestow this final gift. Thou dost possess the crystal of Azam, yes? As Hydaelyn, I reside over the forces of stasis, tranquility, peace. The laws which impart stability to existence itself. I will weave this self-same power into the crystal, granting thee mastery over matter, to give form to the formless. Use it wisely, or it will not last indefinitely. As thou hast seen on thy journey through the ethereal sea, souls are drawn to thee. Mayhap this trait will prove to be a boon rather than a hindrance. It is thy hopes and prayers that enable Azam's invocations and give them life. So keep them close. But pray, remember this. When the way forward is hidden, even from the mind's eye, look not to the invocation, but within yourself. These were the words of the crystal's original bearer. With that, my work is finished.
Oh.
Fulfill our promise. Right the wrongs committed when the world was yet whole. Silence the song of oblivion.
Oh dear.
Teach her a brighter melody. Show her our journey is far from over.
Thank you, Hydaelyn. We will find our way. The onions are back! Who keeps bringing onions to this chat? Oh. But don't cry.
No doubt. For yours is a light brilliant beyond measure. Long after I have gone, though not even my soul remaineth, my love will be with you forever.
Oh, jeez.
My dearest children.
Aww. That's sad. You got onions in your eyes? Oh dear. That's gotta sting extra. How crazy. It's so strange. We're not gonna have her around anymore. Aww. Let it out, guys. Let it out. Man, that is sad. That is sad. I don't know why the Minfilia thing got me harder than, like, I can't cry, but I do feel sad. That's very sad. And I guess I like that you could see how much she did love her children. A new era. My poor babies. There, everyone. It's okay. That's true. I was like, I was just thinking about that. I was like, well, it's gonna feel weird because she's not here. But she wasn't there for a while. But it is sad that she was, I don't know, that she's gone now, that she died. She had to die for us to save the world. You guys are so silly. Let me just finish this quest out real quick, hopefully. I don't know, there might be another 10 minutes of videos. Cutscenes. I'm glad to see you well. Though we could roughly place your souls, deep as you went, we could neither see nor hear you. The fluctuations in your ether near the end gave me quite a fright. What in the world happened? Ah. You wouldn't believe me. You wouldn't believe what I saw down there. She's so pretty though. I liked her design. I always like to see what the summons / primals look like in the games because they're always so different. You mean to say Hydaelyn is... No, there's no time to feel our feelings. We must carry out Hydaelyn's will without delay. Oh my gosh, no! We'll find me down if it's the last thing we do. That's true. It killed the will of the star. Yeah, that's just like so. Yeah. Oh my goodness. If you wouldn't mind handing over the crystal, that is, the fancy navigatory one. To the edge of the universe, where congregates the despair of countless stars, you are determined to see this through. We are. Should words fail us, we will fight. To the bitter end. I know that it pains you to accept this. Would that I need ask nothing more of you. Yet we have only two means to travel the great expanse, the moon and Charlian's ark. I am all too aware that without both of them there will be no exodus, but I nevertheless beg you to honor the agreement we made. The forum's decision will be honored. You have earned the right to use the ship as you see fit, and I could not rescind even if I wanted to. Well, thank goodness for that. As it happens, I do not and would do all within my power to aid your cause. That's even better. With that settled, might I suggest you rest a while? Proving oneself to Hydaelyn is never easy, and despite our unparalleled genius, we'll need a day to make the necessary calculations. You may as well take advantage of it. You can chart a course through the sea of stars in a single day? Ye gods! He does. That's fair. I feel like that's a relatable thing for a lot of parents. Shall we head above ground for some fresh air then, and perhaps a nap? Yes, Gemini. It's like, I got this. Can I borrow the ark, Dad? So funny. Okay, so, this is... Am I outside of it? No, where am I? Oh. Yes. Yeah, so it takes a lot to convince parents once they get something in their mind. Locked box. What the heck is that? Oh. You really are a ninja. I did not notice you were behind me. Alright, hold up. This way. I just gotta close out this questy. I like this acoustic-y version of the song here. I say it like every time we're here, but... I heard about your foray into the ethereal sea. The students have ventured far and wide, but never quite so deep as that. Are you experiencing well? Have a pleasant sleep. Yes, sorry, I tilted my... Stop! There we go. Well, so much for that. I was gonna accept your friend request to show. Alright, what's gonna happen here? Something weird? I will accept your request after this cutscene, for sure. Under the water?
There you are. Some time, indeed, yes. For you, at least. Believe me, I'd meant to get some proper sleep. But here we are, drifting along instead. Well, well, you too. And so we remain, to watch and wonder. Yes, indeed. To begin, We first must see the end.
Is this the dream? What is happening? Dreaming we were underwater? Yeah. That's right. That's right. Drifting souls. Ugh. Fast within your arms. Oh. Ninja. Can't see you. Well, I think this will probably be where we'll end for today. So tomorrow we're gonna be doing treasure maps. So if anybody wants to come in or just hang out and watch us as we go on our expeditions, our treasure adventures, we'll be doing that tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And then Sunday we're doing an obscure PlayStation 2 game stream. So that's going to be fun too. It's because we've hit 900 subscribers officially on YouTube. So it's our way to celebrate something a little different. And then Monday we'll get back to Final Fantasy XIV MSQ. But this was a really fun stream. I am so glad that we had White with us hanging out. Nice to have a new friend. So glad to have all my old friends here with me. And that we actually got to do a trial together. That was really, really cool. And I appreciate you all so much. You guys have a great night. And don't forget to like the video. And I will see you tomorrow.